Big triceps make big arms. It doesn't matter how great your biceps look. If you want sleeves that actually stretch and not just hang like curtains, then you need to build massive triceps. And in this video, I'm ranking 22 tricep exercises, from the best of the best, which will be G for a goated tier, to the absolute trash, which will be P for the pencil neck tier. And at the end of the video, I'll crown one exercise as the goat of goats, and I'll send one exercise to training purgatory for eternal pencil neck. Before we get started, here are my 3 criteria for a G tier exercise. It gets you stronger, it provides a high level of tension and stretch, and it feels good to perform. If an exercise doesn't check all 3 boxes, it's going straight to the bottom of the list. Let's start by calling out the P tier exercises. The ones that suck. Dumbbell tricep kickbacks. Trash. Absolute trash. Limited range of motion, little to no stability, terrible tension curve. No one with massive triceps ever got them by doing kickbacks. Kickbacks are the tricep equivalent of pretending to work out for Instagram likes. Don't waste your time. P tier. Reverse tricep pushdowns. Overrated and awkward. Turning your palms over doesn't target the triceps better. It just makes the exercise worse. It's fine for variety, but there are tons of better ways to push down on a cable. P tier. Bench dips. These don't feel great on the shoulders and don't provide the same benefits as other dip variations. Just do close grip strict push-ups or real bar dips instead. Also P tier. Now, D tier. These exercises are still pretty shit. Single arm tricep cable extensions. This is fine for isolating the triceps, but it's not efficient if you're doing one arm at a time. It's better as a finisher than a main movement. D tier. Single arm dumbbell overhead tricep extensions. You have to do these one arm at a time, which I find quite inefficient. It's decent for a stretch, but the inconsistent resistance curve and how it's awkward to load make me not like this exercise. And you'll probably spend more time adjusting your grip than actually lifting. D tier. Now here's some C tier exercises. These are mediocre. Starting off with the overhead cable tricep extension. This is a solid exercise for getting a good stretch in your tricep. Just make sure you step forward and lean forward slightly to maximize the stretch at the top. These aren't goated because there's similar variations that are way better, but these are decent. C tier. Close grip strict push-ups. Push-ups are a foundational exercise that all lifters must master. While they're great for overall upper body development, I'd say they're overrated for triceps specifically. And since they're done at body weight, progression can be limited unless you're adding resistance. And if you're going to do that, just do normal dips. C tier. Diamond push-ups. Not much different than close grip push-ups, but with your hands closer in a diamond position. While these are deceptively hard, there's still way better exercises I would do first. C tier as well. Now, B tier exercises. These exercises are good, but not great. Tricep cable rope pushdowns. Simple, effective, and versatile. These are a classic and probably the first tricep exercise people think of. The rope lets you spread your hands at the bottom for a better contraction, and you might say this is criminal, but I'm putting them in B tier because there's still better options. Straight bar dips. I like this exercise quite a bit actually, and I do these a ton when I'm doing muscle up complexes. I have to put it in the B tier only because these can feel a bit unstable or awkward, and the range of motion is limited as the pull-up bar blocks you from going deeper. Still give these a try. Overhead dumbbell tricep extensions. These give your triceps a massive stretch and it does work all 3 heads. But I'm ranking these as B tier because I'm just not a fan of how these feel with the dumbbells due to the inconsistent resistance curve, and gripping the dumbbell can be awkward. Dumbbell skull crushers. Similar to the easy bar version, but with dumbbells. While you do get a better range of motion and a more natural wrist positioning, you can't go as heavy. I only do these when I'm in a rush and I want to hit some quick tricep work. B tier. The JM press. This hybrid of a close grip bench press and skull crusher, it's a bit technical, but it is fantastic for overloading your triceps without crushing your elbows. I honestly need to do these more as these just didn't feel natural to me yet, but I know dudes swear by them. I probably should put these A tier, but since I don't do them enough in my own training, B tier. Now, A tier exercises. These are strong choices. The easy bar skull crusher, a classic. The easy bar makes it easier on your wrist compared to a straight bar, and it's easy to load. Plus, the stretch is excellent if you bring the bar behind your head. A tier. The tricep cable pushdown with a bar. These are solid. You can load it heavy, and the flat handle gives you a good lockout, and you'll feel stronger doing pushdowns with a bar versus a rope. Great exercise for drop sets to failure, and you get a massive pump. A tier. The tricep machine. Seriously, I never thought I would say this, but this particular tricep machine from Atlantis feels incredible. In general, machines get a bad rap, but if you have a good tricep machine, it's killer for isolating your triceps. It's stable, consistent, and lets you push to failure safely. A tier. The close grip bench press. Heavy, effective, and easy to progress. Close grip bench is a top tier pressing movement for triceps. It's technically more of a compound lift, but your triceps still do most of the work. A tier. Dips, the bodyweight king. Dips are phenomenal for building your triceps, chest, and shoulders. They're simple, effective, and scalable. I could easily put these in the G tier, but I'm keeping them in A tier only because we're moving on to the G tier goated exercises, and weighted dips are goated. Add a weight belt, and now you've got one of the most effective tricep and upper body builders ever. If you can do weighted dips with 100 pounds or at least half your body weight, your triceps will look insane. G tier, no question. Bodyweight skull crushers. These are incredible. I absolutely love this exercise, and it effectively targets all three heads of your triceps. Calisthenics guys swear by these, and there's a reason they have insane tricep development. These are G tier, and fair warning, you have to be super strong to do these perfectly with a straight body while allowing your head to go below the bar to get the biggest stretch. If you can't do that, then break at your hips and treat these almost like a close grip strict push-up. These toast my triceps every time. Incline Smith machine skull crushers. These are my favorite tricep exercise of the moment. Some people don't like the fixed bar path as it can feel awkward, but I personally love it, and it allows me to push my triceps to perfect form failure safely. While I never thought I would rank a Smith machine exercise over a free weight exercise, I have to, so never say never. G tier. Incline easy bar skull crushers. I absolutely love this exercise, and it's an upgraded version of the standard skull crusher. Doing these on an incline increases the stretch, making them even more effective. G tier. And now my goat of goats. If I had to pick one tricep exercise as the ultimate goat, it's weighted dips. Weighted dips hit your triceps harder than almost any other movement while also building your chest and shoulders. Plus, they're easy to scale, brutally effective, and unmatched for size and strength. Now, if I had to choose one exercise for training purgatory for eternal pencil neck, the worst exercise of them all would be the dumbbell tricep kickback. They're awkward, ineffective, and offer very little to no real results. If you're doing these, you're wasting your time, and just know, me and other lifters in your gym are judging you. So there you have it, my tricep tier list. And if you need a killer tricep workout or help with your training, get my free 4-week True Strength program. Just click the link here next to my head and I'll email it to you. Remember, it's free. Or if you want to get the best results possible as fast as possible, apply for custom one-to-one coaching with me. Just click the link below. And if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, comment your favorite tricep exercise below, and subscribe for more no BS fitness content. And lastly, YouTube is really good at predicting what video of mine you should watch next. So go ahead and watch that here.